Hello everybody, I am the CCG Collector, and I've got a couple of Premier boosters to open for you all today. Premier Unlimited, that is. So let's get going on these. I bought these from an independent person online. He was just selling the cards. It wasn't on eBay or any of that. And one thing that he told me that no one else has ever really brought up in terms of these transactions was that these booster packs were not mapped. He assured me they were not mapped. And for those of you who do not know what booster pack mapping is, when you have an uncut sheet of collectible cards like these, sure, the cards are in a pseudo-random order, and sure, they slice them different ways each time, but you can eventually there are going to be patterns in how they go into the pack. And usually when you map packs, you are looking at the rare. So you take a great big booster box, a great big, I say 36 packs, 30 packs, whatever it ends up being, and you open one of the packs, you go, okay, this is the rare. You open the other pack, you go, okay, this is the rare. And you open the third pack, you see what the rare is, and now you've kind of got a pattern that you can go and you can cross-reference with mapping that someone has done in advance. There's a book about the mapping. I think it's called the Card Wizards Black Book. No, the Card Rebels Black Book. The Card Wizards is for Magic the Gathering and such. But a lot of customizable card games and trading card games are mappable. Lately, it's been harder to do. I believe Magic in particular is one that's been working hard to not offer patterns, easily visible patterns in their booster boxes. But for a game like Star Wars, it's still a practice you can do. And this is important because you, particularly say with a Reflections 3 set or something with really valuable rares perhaps, or even something like Premier. I remember the story that the guy gave in the book, the Card Rebels Black Book. He said he first learned about mapping when people would come into his store. They'd ask to see a booster box of special edition. They'd buy a couple of packs. If they liked what they saw, then they'd go and they'd find the pack that they wanted to get their Outer Rim Scout or their Darth Vader Dark Lord of the Sith. Pretty much the only two decent cards in that set. I kid, but I hear it had a lot of junk rares. And that was that. And he asked, well, what are you guys doing? And they said, we have kind of opened enough of these to start seeing a pattern. And we know that if you get this particular card, this Bounty Hunter or whatever, then you're not going to find an Outer Rim Scout in the same pack. So he found out about that. He took it upon himself, and by he I mean the author of this book, and he took it upon himself to find out more about the mapping of these things. Believe it or not, I'm not done with the video. I wasn't sure if I wanted to split it into one or two. I have 10 packs total, but I'm not done talking, so you get to see some more. Anyway, this seller who sold me these 10 packs of Premier Unlimited assured me that they were not. Well, come on now. May not be mapped, but they sure are darn hard to open. I'll get that one later. He assured me that they were not mapped. He said they were from enhanced Premier packs, like, enhanced Premier, with the ones with Luke with lightsaber and Boba Fett with blast rifle and all those on the premium cards there. So he said they were all from packs like that, and he had not mapped them, which is nice to know. It's something I've never really asked anyone about, any of the people that have sold me booster packs, because I assume that they're all fairly I shouldn't say trustworthy, because it's not a matter of trust. It's more of a matter of sound business practices. Oh, that's two that I botched. Matter of sound business practices, and not sound, but respectable, I suppose. When you're selling someone a booster pack, you're kind of selling them the idea that you open it up, you could get anything inside. You could get that rare that, oh, that's fun. Sun's down and Nightfall right next to each other. You could get that rare that you've been looking for a long time. And if you're just fishing out the packs with the good rares and then you're selling the ones with the junk rares, it's a legitimate way of doing things, but it's kind of scummy if you ask me. So I know actually Category 1 Games, they have a channel on here. They actually recently stopped. I say recently, by the time this video is posted, it'll probably have been a year ago. But in my current time here, they recently stopped, Category 1 Games recently stopped selling Star Wars cards. They still sell all the other ones, but they do not. I got that guy already. I hope that wasn't the rare. But he sold all of his cards to the Star Wars Players Committee, which is the organization responsible for keeping the Star Wars customizable card game alive now that Decipher has lost the license. And they're the ones that produce the virtual cards and release the virtual sets and so on. And it's why the game still has an active following. Now, I've never purchased from their store. I highly doubt that they will have the same attention to detail that Category 1 Games did in terms of in terms of card condition, but it is what it is. So, point of all this, mapping's bad. Don't do it unless you want to. Find out who does it or if people do it before they sell to you. Not that they'll necessarily tell you that they do it, but, you know, just something to be aware of, just raising awareness. And we are on the final pack. I don't think I've had any really standout rares, but I've just been flipping through these in front of the camera. I haven't been looking at another Lone Warrior. That's interesting. I'm gonna go back and check because I think it goes. You got your 15 card packs here. You got your 1, 2, 3, 4 uncommons, your rare, and then the commons. So let's see how many repeated rares we got. That could be interesting. So there's another Lone Warrior. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. General Tagi, or Tag, or however you pronounce it. I think that's a good card. I don't know. Move along. Are you kidding me? Hold on. So Lone Warrior here. Lone Warrior here. Lone Warrior here. My goodness. Navar Yalnal. Navar Yalnal. Affect Mind. Kessel Run, okay. And Call Falnal Kundros. Okay, so we got... I know this video is going long, but bear with me for a little bit. So we got 2 Navar Yalnals. We got 3 Lone Warriors. We got a couple other ones, but that's really something, isn't it? But Dia assured me they weren't mapped, so who knows? That's the fun of opening booster packs, right? Always a lottery. You never know what you're going to get. So I am the CCG Collector. This is what I got. Your results may vary. I'll see you all next time.